Hey everybody, it is Michelle, Trader Girl ATX, coming at you with my end of day update for today, May 13th, 2025. This morning started out super rough. Well, it actually started out pretty fabulous. I made $3,000 in gains overnight in my funded account. That was great. Trading was great overnight. I killed it. My win rate was super high. So anyway, this morning when I sat down early, because I don't normally ever trade in the morning until about 9:15 a.m. Central Time, I was ready and at my computer before 7:30 a.m. this morning, Central Time. If you have any idea as to what happened today, there was some big economic data release. I don't want to go on about it, but let's just say my $3,000, which I worked hard overnight, and the gains, which I had worked on in this account over the last several days, all vaporized in less than a fraction of a second. Because I should not have been trading or had an account or, a trade open at 7:30 a.m. Central Time when economic data is about to be released or is released. I thought I had several more minutes to exit the trade. God help me. I always learn everything the hard way. As long as I learn the lesson, it's going to be okay. Okay? Just want you to know that my morning started out pretty fucked up, even though I had a great night overnight. But that is the life of being a trader and trading with prop firms. You have to be perfect at all times. And there is a reason why I normally don't ever trade until 9:15 a.m. Central Time. And that is so that I can avoid all of the chaos of economic data releases. It's what I get for breaking my habit. Not happy, not pretty, but what's done is done. Let's see what I did with the rest of my day, okay? Over my shoulder here, there was a brand new 50K top step test. Let me show you the equity curve. 35 trades gave me $1,517.40. The win rate was 85.71%. Let me give you some other little stats. Profit factor, 4.71. Recovery factor, negative 9.82. Win-loss ratio, 3.50. Max winners in a row was 9. Max losers in a row, 1. I had to stop trading it when I did because of the consistency rule with Top Step for the 50K account. The goal is to make $3,000. And I made half of that. With the consistency rule, you can only make no more than 50% of the gains in one day. So easy peasy. That was done very quickly this morning. Now let me show you what I did when I played in a practice account the rest of the day. It's worth the wait. Stay tuned. I got after it in my practice account. Let me show you how it turned out. That was a win rate of 79.05% on a net gain of $28,012.76. So I'm going to say it again because this was a big one. $28,012.76 with a win rate of 79.05% on a grand total of 148 trades. Yes, I worked. I came, I saw, I did, it's over. Still didn't get paid. But I was working on some different little strategies for my entry, trying to see if I can refine what I'm doing to get better results, because I never, ever, 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 ever again want to ever blow up. I'm sick and tired of making gigantic gains and then giving them back. I never want to do that again. And I'm realizing, call me kind of slow sometimes, but the only time that trading is ever safe, in particular, I'm speaking about trading NASDAQ futures. The only time a trader is ever safe with NASDAQ futures is when they are not in a trade. Sitting on your hands, doing nothing, waiting, watching, thinking, being extremely cautious. That is the only time that you're ever safe. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. We don't get to chase and hunt dopamine all day long like we like. Sometimes we have to be practical. Let me give you the rest of the stats for that practice account. Profit factor, 28.19. Recovery factor, negative 56.73. Win-loss ratio, 3.09. My max winners in a row was 16, and my max losers in a row was 3. I'm really looking forward to the day that I have enough funds with real money that I can put on trades like this and collect some actual profit and real money. I am so due. And I know if you've watched me, I'm probably going to say this every time because I am. Anyway, thank you for listening. God bless you if you are a trader. If you're a wannabe trader or working on your consistency like all the rest of us, do not ever trade during an economic data release. Let that be my PSA for today. That is it literally takes, it's not even 1 second. I wish I could tell you that you had 1 second to react, but no, you do not have 1 second to react. There is no time to react during an economic data release when you're in a trade. Even if you have $3,000 in cushion. Actually, I had $3,000 profit plus I would have had like another drawdown of $3,000 more. So even $6,000 was not enough cushion for me to keep my account alive. And that's a significant amount of money. And I was only trading one contract. I was not big. It was one mini. That's how dangerous and volatile and insane the NASDAQ is. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But thank you for tuning in. Would love it if you would like and subscribe and all that good stuff. One thing I need to say is my laptop died the other day, and I've had to get my other new laptop, which I bought a couple months ago, but I never really bothered to set up. I've been having to get that set up just so I can actually trade. I don't have my OBS software set up, which is what you do to live stream. That's the tool I use. So that's why I have not live streamed, is because my computer died and I got to figure out all my settings to get my OBS set up again. So stay tuned. I'll set them up again. And hey, I don't know that I ever did a thank you shout out to my friend who came out and met me at my little Trader Girl ATX meetup group. We had a happy hour this last Friday. I wanted to share a little selfie from my happy hour. My friend, you can call him Jacob or you can call him Ayub. Anyway, he's a trader in the Austin, Texas area. He trades lots of different things, mostly options. But anyway, we had a great conversation, and I wanted to thank him for taking his time to come out and meet me at Bar Louie last Friday. Here's a little selfie. We'll end with that today. It was a good time.